Tab completion and up arrow key. In this lesson, we will learn how when we run the tab button on your keyboard, how can it completes your directory or your command that you're trying to run, and how the up arrow key works and how it returns your last ran command. Hitting tab key completes the available commands, files, or directories, such as when you're running change mod, this command it has od at the end as well. So if you just type chm and hit tab, it completes the command for you. The same way when you do ls space j and hit tab, it will list all the files that starts with j. Then you have cd des. So if you do cd des and hit tab, it will bring you all the directories that matches the first three letters, uppercase DES. So basically, the tab makes the typing a lot easier in Linux. So you don't have to run the whole long commands again and again. You could just simply tab if you know the command and it auto completes it for you. This is very useful feature in Linux. I'm telling you, this is very useful. Once you're gonna become a real expert in Linux, you're gonna be using this tab button almost every day and every time you logged into Linux machine. Then we have another cool feature of Linux is hitting the up arrow key. What that does is every time you hit up arrow key, it will bring you the last ran command on your Linux terminal. Isn't that cool? It is cool because you don't have to run the commands again and again and again. So you just hit up arrow key and boom, and hit enter and we'll run that last command. So let's see how these two tab and up arrow key works in our Linux machine. Let's clear the screen. So the first command I wanted to show you is, let's say if you have chm mod. So this is the command. So what if I just take out chod and just right now hit tab? It completes that command for me. What if I just do ch and hit tab twice? Now it will give you all the commands you see that starts with ch. Now you know there are many other different commands that start with ch, and you could try different commands to see, as long as you know about that command. So don't run any command that you really don't know, or I recommend you run man command on that before you running it. So another way we could check our tab is if you wanted to do ls, and I wanted to do j. I wanted to list all the files that has Jerry, and I will hit tab. There you go. See, it auto completes my Jerry. Why I did that? Because most likely I only have J files starting with just one file, which is this is the one J. Let's say there are two files that starts with three files actually that starts with L, Lex, Lisa, and Lois. And let's see what happens when I do ls and do L and hit tab twice. It gave me all three files that starts with L. So isn't that cool? You don't have to actually go into the directory, do ls-l, look for your file. As long as you remember the first letter and you hit tab, it will give you everything that starts with it. Same way, we'll do ls-l, and let's say if I wanted to do desktop, I wanted to cd into desktop, let's say. There is this folder we have in our home directory desktop, right? We could do cd desk desk desktop, type the whole thing, hit enter and go in. Let's go one step back again. Or we could just do cd desk and hit tab and it auto completes it for you and you hit enter. Isn't that cool? It'll save you a lot of time. I love this feature of Linux, and I'm sure you're gonna love it too. Now the second one, what I was talking about, is the up arrow key. So if you hit up arrow key right now on your desktop, you'll see it will return the last command that we ran. If you hit it again, it will keep bringing all the commands that we ran in a sequential order. See, so far we have ran so many commands and it's bringing everything. So now if you type the lowercase, the down key, it will bring you back to all the commands that you last ran. So now we didn't run any command after cd desktop. If I want to go back again, up arrow key desktop. There you go. So now let's say I want to do this time. I wanted to do let's say what is ls and what is pwd and clear. And one more command we will run, let's say date. Date is another command that we'll cover later on. And since you run it, it will give you the date of your system. So now you ran a few commands, 4 or 5 commands. Now instead of typing all those commands, you could do up arrow key 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and it is bringing all the commands you ran. So guys, this is what it is all about, the up arrow key and tab key. I'm telling you, this is gonna make things so much easier once you're gonna become expert at the end of this course. Alright, I hope you really like this one, and I really want you to practice this tab and up arrow key again and again and again so you will know how these both features work.